And so life is starting to get a little easier in all of these shifts and all of these changes. But I would have to be truthful. I miss being in studio. I love connecting physically, but I'm getting to really recognize that even though we're physically not in the same room, energetically, I can really feel you. And I really learned that when I was making that on YouTube. You see, there's a chakra series. And so the chakra series was just me and the camera, so no one live and no one virtual. And I think it was like, take 111 and 1, take 111 and 12. It was just over and over. And it made me really realize, wow, we energetically create this feedback loop where things are just easier when we're together. Even if it's virtually, things are just naturally easier. And I really got to recognize that when I was creating the chakra series. So if you watch that, you'll have to think about how many, take 155, take 156. But it was amazing. It was amazing. So as we're in this fun weekend, it's kind of the kickoff weekend for our summer. And that kickoff weekend starts off with Memorial Day weekend. And Memorial Day weekend, I know you have noticed, has kind of become this commercialized holiday. And so in the commercialized holiday, we've really lost the essence of what this holiday was created and what it was all about. And for me, I stay close to what the holiday was created because I come from a military family. But a lot of times when we don't have that direct link in a military family, it can just become barbecues and gatherings and all of that. But I always like to remind people to really honor that, this holiday weekend, this day off tomorrow, is because so many people, have given such sacrifice for our freedom. That sacrifice, looks different in many different ways. Some people, that sacrifice was, being away from their families from very extended times. And some of the people gave the ultimate sacrifice of their life. And our freedom, every single day, there are people out there, doing incredible things to make sure that we continue to have the freedoms that we have each and every day. And as we've been on this safe at home time, I realized kind of some of the freedoms that I've taken for granted. Because when we're not reminded of the different things, we just take it for granted. Well, this is just how life is, that we're free. But, even just something as small as being forced, to be safe at home has really opened my eyes to all the different things that I've taken for granted in my life. And so today, this yoga set's going to be a fun set. It's going to have all kinds of postures. Some of them are going to be very challenging. And so the ones that are very challenging, my rule: do not let me hurt you with my voice, and do not hurt yourself. It's just not worth it. There's one of our postures where, if you have shoulder injuries, be okay with making the alternative, because actually doing the alternative, the other option, the safe for my body option, you actually create the muscles to support you in someday doing the full posture. And so never feel, like you're not doing it to your maximum potential because you're taking care of your body. Really honoring that Kundalini Yoga is a practice that meets you where you're at. And so where you are at and what you decide to make as an alternative is really, really honoring for your body, your mind, and your spirit. And in the essence of Kundalini Yoga, think about like if we're trying to raise your Kundalini, allow this divine consciousness that's lying dormant at the base of your body to allow this raising, this awakening. And so sometimes when you're trying too hard and I'm going to do this, then you're actually creating so much restriction, so much tension that you're holding the energy down. So that moment that you can really let go and really honor that there's this opening that happens, then things are going to be a little different for you. But more importantly, it allows the flow of the energy. Let me just look at our set. We're going to be doing Breath of Fire. And if there's anyone new to Kundalini yoga and you're like, breath of fire, what's that? If you'll just type in there that, oh, I thank you. I see Tucker says I look gorgeous. If you'll just type into the message box, say, hey, I'm brand spanking new, because then I'll know to give more detail. Because otherwise, I won't give a whole bunch of details on the different things. There'll be one posture that we'll do towards the end that's actually considered an entire yoga set all by itself. It is so powerful. It's called Sat Kriya. And that Sat is that truth, planting that seed of your truth. And then that Nam is identity. And when you come into that planting the seed deep in your soul, deep into the body, then when you come up against some of your obstacles, against some of your challenges, you have that seed of truth of who you are, even if things aren't working out for you, even if you make a mistake. It's okay. You are the vibrational frequency of truth. And that's all that matters. And so that planting the seed of truth can be planting that seed of truth of honoring your body and honoring that if you make an alternative, it's okay. We'll do all these different things with your arms and you'll be like, ah. And so find a way to soften in, because that tiny bit of softening shifts. And that's where we're trying to get you to, that moment where you're like, oh, it's just effortless. You are not physically doing the work. Inside, your spirit is moving through you, and that is doing the work for you. So I'm going to scoot on back. So just take a note. Once I scoot back, I can't see what you see. Oh, wait, before I scoot back, let me do a sound check. So I'm going to take the music. So let's see. Tell me, I was going to say nod your head, but that's Zoom. All these different platforms I'm on, that's a Zoom platform. So I'm just turning up the music and I'm taking it to the maximum that I plan to have it on. So if someone will just type in there, is this okay? Is it too loud? I learned that there's a delay in what I see from you. There's a very long delay today. All right, so I'm just going to assume. Oh, okay, thank you, Minnie. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right, so now I'm going to turn it down. So when you'll notice that I'm turning the music up and down when I'm talking. When I want you to just to go deep into the experience, that's when I turn the music up. And if you hear the words that I'm saying, then you were meant to hear them. If you don't hear the words that I'm saying, you weren't meant to hear them because you're so deep into the experience. So I'm scooting on back, and so you find your comfortable yoga position. I have, all these different props. I have a little thingy that I could put under. Some people don't have fancy props. You can always use, this is my beach towel. This is as fancy as it gets. And sometimes when we're seated, it's nice to put that little lift underneath just to create a little bit of a tip so that your navel is engaged. And so ground down through your sit bones. Create a length in your spine. And that grounding down is what allows you to sit with ease and grace. If you miss the grounding down, then you kind of create this concaving. The lower back is getting a lot of pressure. So you want to make sure through your sit bones, you're grounding down and allowing the spine to lengthen up. Rub your palms together. Rub, 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 rub. And then press your palms together firmly. Take your thumb just above your nose and in between your eyebrows. Look up. Stay focused in and up and close the windows of your eyes. So this is the all-knowing intuition center. As Kundalini yogis, we keep our focus here on the inside. And now move your hand down to the middle of your chest. Apply a slight pressure up against your chest. And then the tendency is the chin likes to float up towards the sky. So allow the chin to be parallel to the floor and then slightly pull it back into neck lock. And as you slightly do that, then you just feel how the neck just creates this nice opening through the back of the neck. And so throughout the practice, just take note if your chin is trying to float up towards the sky to bring it back into this neck lock. Inhale here and exhale. And inhale, feel the rising of your navel. And exhale, feel the falling of your navel. Then you just stay there, focused on the inhale, the rising of your navel, the exhale, the falling. We open with our opening mantra that tunes us in to the higher frequency of who we are, just calling on that rock star that lies inside of us and bowing to that inner light, and calling on the Creator and bowing to that creative energy. And we do this opening mantra 3 times. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Pause your breath. Apply root lock. Feel like you have to go to the bathroom, but stop. Channel the energy all the way up, piercing through your heart, and then through your crown. See that 1,000-petal lotus blooming open. And exhale. And now as you inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. Open your arms and create a V with your arms 60 degrees. Palms are now facing forward. Keep your palms stretched and take the fingertips into the pads of your palms. Your thumbs are just pointing at each other. And then you're going to stick your tongue out and pant like a dog. And as you do that, you'll feel your navel going in and up, in and up. So keep that, and now close your mouth and let it go through your nose. It'll sound like a steam engine. If there's anyone on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle, or if you are pregnant, go back to long and deep breathing. And so breath of fire, equal on the inhale, equal on the exhale. It's a gentle in and up through your navel. A gentle in and up. And just allowing this breath of fire to create a nice internal heat, a nice internal fire. And allow that fire to burn away what doesn't serve you in your life. Just allowing whatever doesn't serve you just to be burnt away. Now there's a tendency that the arms will want to start to fall forward. Remember, ground down on your sit bones. Feel the shoulder blades kissing in the back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Have your little Buddha smile. You're almost there. You're almost there. Inhale really deep. Bring your thumbs together at the top. Straighten your fingertips. Reach up. Stretch, stretch. Exhale. Sweep your arms down. Slowly letting the breath go. And energetically feeling like you're just moving out of your auric field, what doesn't serve you. and then just touch the ground. Inhale and exhale, bringing your hands onto your knees, grab on, and begin to rotate your body around. As you rotate around the front, relax your navel. As you rotate around the back, pull your navel in. And just feel this deep unwinding, this deep letting go. And then slowing it down and rotate in the opposite direction. And then slowing it down and inhale through center and exhale. And then releasing that posture, come onto your hands and knees for cat-cow. So for cat-cow, as you're on your hands and knees, your knees are about hip distance apart. Your fingers are spread wide. And then all you do, I'm going to switch the music here. And then all you do is you start to create a nice flexible wave through your spine. And so different than a hatha practice. In a hatha practice, a lot of times they'll hold in one and they'll hold in the other. But you're going to just create a nice flexible wave. You're going to allow the breath to be a sniff in, sniff out. So as you sniff in, lower spine drops, forehead goes to the sky. As you sniff out, your chin goes in towards your chest because your navel is pulling your chin in. And so you just allow this sniff in, sniff out, sniff in, sniff out. As you do this sniff in, sniff out, it starts to activate your nervous system. And as Kundalini yogis, we are all about you getting a powerful, strong nervous system. You also might feel that little sniff in, sniff out right there at your pituitary gland. And that's just stimulating the master gland of your body. So stay with the little sniff, stay with this flex through your spine, and allow this flexible wave through your spine start to change the waves of your mind into flexible waves, the alpha waves, the intuitive, creative waves. Now inhale really deep. Exhale, begin to turn your pelvis in a circle and allow your rotating of the head in a circle. So you still feel the upper spine arching and the lower spine stretching down, but you're just creating a little uncoiling sensation right from the base of your body all the way up. So the Kundalini energy is lying dormant at the base of your spine. 3.5 coils. So we are about awakening this energetic, divine part of who you are. So uncoil the energy all the way up. And then slowing it down and rotate in the opposite direction. Just creating that nice circle with the pelvis, with the head. And just a few more, just a few more. And then inhaling through center. And as you exhale, bring your knees together. So your knees are together nice and close. And then as you inhale, you're going to reach your leg, your right leg, all the way up to the sky. The forehead will go to the sky. As you exhale, pull your navel in towards your chest and you try to meet your chin in your navel. You inhale open, you exhale close. Sniff in, sniff out. Sniff in, sniff out. And now inhale really deep, open. Exhale, lay that leg down and switch to the other leg. Just sniffing in as you open, and as you exhale, you sniff out. And I always like in this one, this is my favorite pose. I like to visualize that I'm kicking all the crap out of my life, all of my worry, all of my stress. So just see yourself, just kind of sweeping, kicking it out of your life. What doesn't serve you? What can you let go of? Just see it. And now inhale really deep, stretch up and back. Exhale, lay it down. This time spread your knees wide and come into an extended child's pose by allowing your buttocks to go back by your heels. Your forehead, allow the forehead to be on the floor and the arms stretch and just let the energy shift. Not only are the poses important, but the pause is just as important. It's when the body integrates all of the great work that you've done. And now as you inhale, come back onto all fours. Curl your toes under, downward facing dog, and begin to walk your dog. Stretching one leg, bending the other leg, and just allow some energy to flow through the back of your legs. And then begin to walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Allow the weights to distribute evenly through your feet. And bring your elbows bent. And grab onto opposite elbows and let gravity do the work for you. Just allow gravity to stretch. And then releasing your arms and roll your body up, vertebrae by vertebrae, breath by breath, all the way to the top. All right, buckle your seatbelts. We're jumping in. So you're going to come up high into the balls of your feet. Stay high on the balls of your feet. Remember back in the days where we wore those stilettos? So pretend like you got some stilettos on. You're going to reach your arms out in front. You're staying high, But now you're going to sit into a chair. And then you're going to come on up. So your arms are extended out in front of you, palms facing down. And you just sit in the chair and you come back up. Let us sit in peace. Let us rise in consciousness. Let us sit in peace. Let us rise in consciousness. Let us sit in peace. Let us rise in consciousness. And now you keep going. You keep going. And so we work a lot on the thighs. If you want to walk through life with ease and grace, you need to have strong legs. Through your thighs, the magnesium is produced, potassium. And so you want to make sure that you're getting all of the nutrients that your body needs. And so do the best you can. And if you need to rest every so often, then you do so, because you love yourself enough to do so. But I want you to remember that we usually only work at about 60% of our capacity. And so if you keep going, in those moments that you're like, oh, I'm going to rest, if you keep going, something happens. You enter what I call the Kundalini zone, that space inside where your spirit starts to work for you. But that means you got to go past your edge. You're doing great. Last few moments. And you made it. Inhale up. Exhale, lower your heels. Make sure your feet are a little more than hip distance apart. And then you're going to go down. And you're going to, palms are going to touch the floor. You're not in like a big gigantic triangle. You're kind of close. So my heels are touching the floor. My palms are touching the floor. And now, this is where we get a little weird. I want you to pretend like you're a big, gigantic, ton elephant. So there you are, you feel your power, your strength of this big, huge elephant. And keep your legs straight. Ideally, you keep your arms straight. And you start to walk through your jungle. And you just start to, because you weigh a ton, you kind of have this like weight that has to hit. So just, you've seen an elephant before. So you lift your leg, you lift your hand, and you just become this big elephant. And you take over your jungle. Walk through the jungle. So that means you gotta walk around your yoga mat. Not just in one place, you're walking all over. Are you pretending like you're a jungle? An elephant taking over your jungle? Take it over, take it over. It's not easy, but it's so beneficial, so beneficial. Big elephant, powerful elephant. Yes, you are. Last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds, you can do this. Yes, I'm a big, powerful elephant. Did you know that elephants travel in big, amazing tribes together? All the female elephants connected together. So right now, feel your tribe, even though we're not physically together. Feel us all coming together. And then work your way back to the middle of your yoga mat and lie down. And just let all of that settle in. So just relax. Let it all integrate. And so in this Memorial Day weekend, honoring all of the people who have given so much for our freedom, I believe it becomes our responsibility to live our life to the fullest capacity that we can, so that their sacrifice was given. So where in your life are you playing small? Where do you need to live fully as a warrior of light, expanding into your greatness, into your power? Inhale and exhale. All right, so you decide how you want to get up. You could just bring your knees in towards your chest and do a rock and roll and come on up. Or drop your knees over to the right side and use your hands and push yourself up. We're going to meet all the way up into a standing posture, So we're going into a warrior pose. So I really want you to feel your warrior essence. And as warriors of light, we fight from the heart. And we honor. So the back leg, the foot is at a 45-degree angle. Your front leg, the knee is at a 90-degree angle. Tendencies, you're going to want to be way up here. I need you to drop down. And then you're going to turn your body so that you're facing forward. You're going to reach your arms out. Take your fingertips in towards the pads of your palms. And then you're going to take your front arm and pull it back like you are pulling on a bow and arrow. And as you pull all the way back, then I want you to keep your elbow nice and high. To start off with, look at your ego, which is represented by your thumb. So create a daydream eye. Look at your ego. Your ego is there to serve you. And now I want you to look beyond your ego and see a bullseye. What do you want to place on that bullseye? Where do you want to expand in your life? And now close your eyes. See the bullseye. See what it is you've put on this bullseye. And breathe long and deep. Feel the essence of the warrior of light that you are. You fight from your heart. And you move forward with ease and grace through your life. Going through your fears, going through your struggles with a smile. Because you know all your fears and all of your struggles only bring you growth. And you look forward to that growth. You look forward to that expansion of you. Inhale really deep. Hold your breath. As you exhale, see the arrow hit the bullseye. Take one big step forward, release your arms down, and stand in the pillar of light that you are. Stand tall in the pillar of light that you are. Ang, Soham, Creator. I am that. I am thou. What are you going to create in your life? Decide now. Decide now. Inhale. And exhale as you switch to the other side. So whatever side you did first, switch to that side. Remember your back foot as a 45-degree angle. Your front knee at a 90-degree angle. Reach your hands forward. Fingertips into the pads of the palms. Pull back on your arrow. Look at your ego, there to serve you. And now look beyond your ego and see the bullseye. What is it you want? Close your eyes. Breathe long and deep. And feel that essence of you, that warrior of light, moving forward through your fears, through your struggles, through your worries. And you gain the knowledge. You gain whatever knowledge is there for you. Inhale really deep. Hold your breath. See the bullseye. Exhale, release the arrow into the bullseye. Release your arms, take a big step forward. Stand in the pillar of light that you are. Stand proud in the pillar of light that you are. Inhale. And exhale. Come sitting down. And now you are going to want to make this a comfortable seated pose. If you want to add your little prop to sit on, because your arms are going up in the air. Yay! This is your favorite part, when your arms go up in the air, right? Arms are extension of your heart. So you can take your arms at a 60-degree angle. Palms are facing each other. Your eyes are open, and you are looking in between your palms. Create a daydream eye, and your palms are at about the level of your third eye. And so there you are, looking in between your hands with a daydream eye. Begin breath of fire. Remembering if you're on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle, or if you are pregnant, go back to long and deep breathing. It is important that you keep your eyes open. So do your best to keep your eyes open. I know that sometimes we want to go into bliss and close our eyes, but stay open. You get to go into bliss in a moment. Inhale really deep. Exhale, open your arms. Push your walls away so your arms are, the wrists are at a 90-degree angle. Close your eyes. Go back to breath of fire. So you're pushing the walls away with all your might. Expand your auric field. Expand the light of you. And stay with that powerful breath of fire. Remember, your arms are an extension of your heart, and you're a warrior of light that fights from the heart. So extend you, that light, out into your auric field. Last few moments. Yes, I can. Expand. And you take your light and expand it all the way out in your auric field. It becomes this huge reflective light. Inhale really deep. Hold your breath. Stretch. Exhale, release your arms. Roll your shoulders backward. Roll your shoulders backward. And just breathe. Just breathe. And then inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. All right. So the next pose, you get to take care of yourself. It's important that you take care of yourself. There's what the instructions say, and there's what you do. You do what is right for you. The instructions say that you are in a big, gigantic triangle. In that big, gigantic triangle, you're going to take and reach your right leg up towards the sky. And then you are somehow going to take and bring your head down and go back up. Now that might be way too much for you. So then you are going to take your knee and place it on the ground. You'll still have your right leg up. And then you're just going to lower your head down. And now I'm going to be truthful. I don't do the full pose. I do the alternative because I love myself enough. And remember, as you go down, take your elbows close to your body and lower yourself down from there. And you're only doing 6. And if you were staying up with me, I think that we are on 5. And then 6. Yay! Woofda! There's the other side. Stretch the other leg up and lower yourself down. And just find a rhythm that suits you. And if you're keeping up with me, then you're on 4. And you're getting to 5. And you're really excited because now you're at 6. Yes. Woofda. Ah, yeah. Feels strong, right? Okay, come back to a seated posture. You are going to reach your left hand out as if you want to shake my hand. So you're reaching your hand out like you're going to shake my hand. And then you're going to take your right hand, reach it forward, and the palm is facing the opposite direction. And so you have left hand facing one direction, right hand, palm is facing the other direction. But now you're going to take the right hand and flip it down so the palms are facing the same directions in both hands. And then you're going to take the bottom arm, your right hand, and you're going to reach it up and you're going to create a fist with both hands. So the right hand is basically holding on to the left hand. You're going to take your arms and lift up and chop down, only down to your heart, to your shoulder area. So you chop up and only go down to the shoulder. So inhale up, exhale down. Close your eyes. Look through your third eye. And just find a way to gracefully keep moving your arms. To gracefully keep moving your arms. And now I know some people have shoulder injuries. And so you get to make an alternative for yourself. And whatever that looks like, it's fine. But maybe your arms just stay down and maybe you chop down so you're not going to further injure your shoulders. Whatever you get to do is totally fine. It's totally fine. And now inhale up. Exhale, release your hands and open your arms wide. So now your palms are facing forward, your hands are open wide. Your eyes are closed. And now you're going to bring your hands as if you are going to clap in front of your body, but you're not going to clap, and you're going to briefly open your eyes like a blink, and then you're going to close your eyes and reach your arms back. So you come forward, you blink just before your hands are going to touch, and you go back with closed eyes. That blink is important. So each time when you come forward, just a slight blink, feel like you're just looking through your palms just before they're going to touch, but they don't touch, okay? Sometimes you mess up, and that's okay. Remember, the blink is important. The blink is important for the next pose. Just a few more. Just a few more. Doing great. The next one's really easy, so go for it. Really go for it. And now inhale, open your arms. Exhale, release your hands on your knees. Bring your awareness to your heart. See a light at your heart. See the light filling your body. And now notice the light 3 feet out, all the way around you. Notice the light 6 feet, all the way around you. Notice the light 9 feet, all the way around you. See the light of you expanded all the way out 9 feet. Left hand, index finger and thumb join at the tip. Gyan Mudra, Mudra of knowledge. Right hand, the thumb, closes the right nostril, fingertips up towards the sky. Inhale left. Index finger closes the left nostril. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale Sat. Exhale Nam. Sat. Nam. soft. Numb. And keep going. Just breathing. Alternate nostril breathing balances out the right and the left spheres of your brain. And now inhale really deep through both nostrils. Hold. Exhale. Release your legs out in front of you. Shake. Shake your legs. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Keep shaking, keep shaking. Inhale. Exhale, come back into a cross-legged. Grab onto your ankles and start to create a spinal flex. So as you create a spinal flex, as you inhale, the heart is lifting up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you pull your navel down and it goes back. And so you're really creating this nice wave. And so think about there's a hips ground down, they come forward, heart lifts, pull your navel in, and the hips go back. And then you want to really create a huge wave through your spine, a huge wave. And then let your breath sniff in as you forward, sniff out as you back. Chin stays parallel to the floor, and it doesn't move, maybe just a tiny bit. But you're really letting this wave be through your spine. Let it be through your spine. As you hold on to your ankles, it's giving you the leverage. It's giving you the leverage. So really get this wave. Get this wave through your spine. Almost there. You're almost there. Inhale really deep. Exhale, let it go. Be still. Just feel the energy. Inhale. And exhale. And releasing that pose. So for the next one where you might stay in cross-legged, if your body allows, you're going to come into what we call rock pose, where you're just sitting on your ankles. As you sit on your ankles, your heels are actually going right into the buttocks, and there's nerve ending right there. So that's why we call it rock pose. It's eliminating, can eliminate rocks And I used to think it was like real rocks, but it's more like kidney stones and all that type. Some of you, maybe you get to put a prop underneath. Maybe you put a block or maybe your blanket. And remember, if this doesn't work, don't do it. Do what works for you. So you're going to be energetically, I'm going to turn down the music. So you're energetically going to be visualizing all the energy of the universe. And you're going to pull that energy in through your navel. So it's like someone comes and literally sucks you right up into the navel. That's important, that pull, because that's going to take the blood up into your heart, a pump into your heart. And that's going to be a rhythmic. And then you're going to relax your navel. The relaxing of your navel is very important. We live like this. I look good. I suck it in. And that is not your identity. Ha is your identity. This is me. Sat is when you're going to pull the navel in. Nam is when you're going to relax. The Nam, you will attempt to go faster, quicker, because that's not easy to be in your truth, letting yourself be how you are. So be aware of that as you go. Are you trying to speed it up to avoid the Nam, the this is me, okay? It is Kundalini Yoga. So your arms are going up in the air. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Interlace your hands on top, index finger to the sky. Ladies, if you're identifying with the feminine energy, then you put your left thumb on top. Today, if you're wanting to identify with the masculine energy, then you put your right thumb on top. You decide what you identify with. The breath is going to find itself. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Sat, nam, 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 sat, nam. Last round. Sat, nam. Inhale really deep. Hold your breath. Apply root lock. Pull the energy all the way up from the base of your body. Pull it up. Pull it up. Keep your arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, keep pushing all the breath out. Push all the breath out. Keep pushing the breath out. Push it all out. Push it all out. Hold the breath out. Relax your navel. Immediately pull up into the navel, into the diaphragm. Pull your neck slightly back. Visualize there is a fibrillator on your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Release your fingers. Release your arms. Sat. Truth. Na. Identity. Truth. Your actualized identity. Truth is who you are. In the most gentle way, come lying down for Shavasana. Just finding a comfortable place where you can just allow all the healing benefits to flow through you. all of the work you've done. It is important for the rest, for the body to integrate this. So don't run off. Don't let life grab you. You grab life. Lay down. Rest. And everyone inhaling really deep together. Hold your breath. Squeeze your fingers, your toes, your face. Squeeze everything as tight as you can. A little tighter. Even tighter. Let it go. One more time. Inhale really deep. Hold your breath. Squeeze as tight as you can. As tight as you can. Even tighter. Let it go. Let everything go. Let everything go. And begin to notice my body is so relaxed. I am so relaxed. From my head all the way to my toes. I am so relaxed. So relaxed. I am so relaxed. So relaxed. I am. And if your mind likes to wander, say to yourself as you inhale, letting, and as you exhale, say to yourself, go. Inhaling, letting, exhaling, go. Letting, go. Letting, go. allowing your breath to lengthen as you feel your awareness. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then rotate your wrists in a circle and rotate your ankles in a circle, around and around. And then rotate in the opposite direction, around and around. Then letting that go. Stretching your arms over your head on the floor. And stretch into this body glove of you. And then letting that go. Bringing your arms back down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and give yourself a big squeeze, a big hug. And then open your arms wide out onto the floor. Lower your knees over to the right side as you look left. And then using your navel to bring your knees on over to the other side as you look in the opposite direction again. And then bringing your knees back to center. Rubbing the bottom of your feet together, rubbing your palms together. Rub, 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 rub. And then give yourself a big squeeze, a big hug. Really love you. And inhale really deep. Say out loud, even though I can't hear you, I can and I will. Do that again. Inhale really deep. I can and I will. And rock that right into your consciousness. I can and I will. Rock back and forth. I can and I will. I can and I will. Maybe you rock yourself all the way up. Maybe you drop your knees over to the right side. Use your hands and push yourself on up. And you find your way back to the beginning. Back to a seated posture. So on this Memorial Day holiday, really honoring all of those people who have served, who have been the warriors of light to give us our freedom and to really sometimes make some pretty big sacrifices for us. And in that honoring of them, I say that means that we need to take and be responsible to live our life to the fullest. Do everything in your power to be happy, to be peaceful, to be sad, to be whatever, but experience life in its full capacity. Just know that every moment of our life is unfolding for us to experience a new level of our inner comprehension of who we are. That inner light of finding forgiveness sometimes for yourself, finding forgiveness sometimes to other, finding yourself putting dreams onto your dream boards and maybe failing at those dreams, maybe succeeding at those dreams, but knowing that if you just give 100% into your life, then you are really, really living that warrior of light essence. And we got to do that just because all those people sacrificed so much to give us our freedom. And so thank you. Thank you for joining. It's such an honor, such a blessing. I love connecting. This is my favorite part. This is when I get to see who's here. I get to say hi. Energetically, I could feel you. But now I get to see you. Let's see who's all with us. I can and I will. Hugs, Julia. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you, everyone. And now you get to go have a spectacular day wherever you're located. I happen to live in paradise. Um, you know, sorry. What is that? I think it was Disneyland. Disneyland. This is the happiest place on earth. I think California is. But thank you. Truly an honor, truly a blessing. We're going to keep up with this time. I like this time slot. My internet seems to work much better than the other time slots that we've tried. So we'll keep up with this time slot. Let me think. Oh, you could do the chakra balancing series that's there. Just know that with the chakra balancing series, on each chakra, I'm only playing that one particular chakra, that frequency, and you go through each frequency. Today, you are listening to the creative flow, your sacral. So that creative flow, allowing you to really open up to that creative essence, and in that creative essence, what are you going to create for your life? But through the chakra series, you'll get to learn about the different chakras. And then your body is so freaking amazing. You just lay there and let the sound reorganize the chakra system. So that's a fun one. Let's see. Does someone, if you have a quick question, we have a few moments if you have a quick question. Oh, great class. Thank you for sharing your precious. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at the little stars. I love all the stuff that we can do on technology. I love it. All right. So I don't see any questions coming through. So I'm going to let you go off and have the most spectacular day. Enjoy today, enjoy tomorrow, enjoy every day. And I'll see you here next week. Or if you want to check online onto my website, you can see my full schedule. I teach on Tuesdays and Thursdays with guras. And also in the morning, you can tap into a class live, interactive. I get to see you physically at gurasyoga.com or in the afternoon at yogaworks.com. But you can see my schedule on my website. So here we close with our blessing. Just listen this first time. Surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. And now sing it for everyone in your life. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way. And this last time, please send it to everyone in Terminal Island Prison. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. One more time. Inhale really, really deep. As you exhale, shoot your arms up into the sky, embracing that bright, shining star that you are. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your palms together. And you heard me say in the end to please send prayers, send as many loving energy possible. Terminal Island Prison is where I do my seva, where we give our teachings of Kundalini yoga, and they've had 8 deaths, and I think they're at like about 14 currently hospitalized. So they're needing our love, they're needing our blessings. So each day, please put in your prayers, everyone at Terminal Island, as they really need us. All right. All right, I must go now. Oh, but I see so many messages. Okay, if you have to go, you can run. And I'm going to check these messages out because I think once I close this, I can't see them anymore. So let's see. Are you asking questions? Are you wanting to know something? Minnie, we will be real live. Oh, yes. Okay. All great blessings to those in our society. Yes. Yeah, I think you guys can all read these. I'm not going to read them out loud to you. Mm. Yes, blessings to those in Terminal Island. All the inmates are brothers or sisters all around the world. Yes, give them all light. Oh, thank you. Love, love, love. This is time with all. Yes. Oh, I love how you guys all send each other loving messages and all the love to everyone around the world. Because we're in this together. We're in this together. We'll figure out a way. But thank you. I must let you go. You got to go enjoy your weekend. Do me a favor, though. Up there or down there, somewhere around there, push subscribe. And then if you ring the bell up top, it'll let you know when I put a new video up. I'm going to get smart. I'm going to go later on today and put up the post for next Sunday so that you can go in and give yourself a reminder because you know I'm not going to remind you. You're too grown up for that. All right. Thank you, everyone. Love you. We'll see you soon.